Hello and welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me again for another night of Facebook Live. I also like to take time out to recognize those that catch the replay from YouTube and or SoundCloud. I am your host, Anntricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. It is indeed a blessing to be here with you tonight, as tonight we are talking from the topic women's wellness. Women's wellness. Now, even though the topic says women's wellness, we know that men, you too count, and that you too have concerns or questions that you would like answered as it relates to wellness. So this is what I'm going to cover tonight briefly. I hope not to hold you long, but as you guys are logging on with me, go ahead and like and share this video. Please go ahead and like and share this video. Also, feel free to send me a shout out. Let me know you're there. Say hello. And we will get ready to get started tonight. This topic is another customer topic that they want me to talk about. So it's you audience people that watch me from time to time. This is your pick. And so I've selected to do this tonight. And for the remainder of this week, if you have a topic that you would like for me to address, whether it's one I've already addressed or something that I've never addressed that you want me to go back and cover, feel free to send me a message or write it in the comments, and I'll be glad to try to fit it in this week for our audience chose topics, okay? Nonetheless, thank you, Keisha and Rita, for being here with me. I appreciate that, you guys. Tonight we're talking about wellness, women's wellness. And we know that sometimes, you know, when it comes to our wellness, our health and our bodies and just feeling overall healthy, we know that there's so many fads and trends and diets and so many plans that claim to be, hey mom, how are you? Glad you're here with me tonight. Means a lot. So many trends that say that they have the answer for us being overweight, or to be able to lose weight fast, or to be able to get our immune systems in check. So many things, guys. So I've done the research, and I just have my personal preference on what I believe a good wellness plan looks like for us. And so this is my opinion. I am not promoting one person's product or one person's way of doing things over anybody else. So let's get started tonight. Wellness, women's wellness, what does it look like? The first thing that I want to address with you women is the reason why I believe it's hard or a little more challenging for us over 40 or over 50 to lose the weight. And many of us, it has caused us emotional trauma because of the body image and not being able to lose the weight in certain places. And so my perception or my thoughts on why it's hard to lose weight in certain places, or why it's harder to maintain weight, is because we try these quick diets or these quick fads or these quick trends looking for a quick fix. And once we can get past the thought that it's not about a quick fix, it is about a total lifestyle change. Now, me, in my younger years, I was more active and, you know, athletic and did things. As I've aged and gotten older, I do more sitting than I do anything. So first and foremost, sitting around and being less active impacts our organs, our skin, our heart, our kidneys, our liver. Everything is impacted by having a sedentary lifestyle, a lifestyle where we are less active. And so as a result of that, our liver is not functioning to its best. Our heart is not functioning to its best. Our kidneys are not functioning to its best. And so what that does to our body is slows us down. We get this sluggish feeling. We get fatigued. We go through these emotional imbalances. We're stress eating. We're eating the comfort foods. And so when we get ready to put a plan together as it relates to wellness, the first thing that I think is necessary outside of the medical consults and all of that, just to make sure you can tolerate it, is to detox your body. The body needs to be detoxed because it's hard to get motivated, or more challenging to get motivated into moving around and starting an exercise plan when our bodies are so loaded down with toxins. And these toxins impact every body system, every organ that we have, especially our skin. And we see it more so in our skin with the blemishes and the breakouts and things like that that we still have when we're over 40, and we're wondering, where is all this stuff coming from? The hormonal imbalances and you know, the thyroid, all that is impacted because our bodies are so full of toxins. So the first thing before starting one of these fads or trends, I think it's important that we detox. Now, what does a detox look like? Guys, we live in 2020, you know, and so there's all kinds of ways to detox, and that comes with highs and lows of expense. You know, it's all about what works for you. Personally, the things that I have tried was body wraps. I went to Vegas, and that was one of the things that I'd done, was a full body wrap, and that helps to eliminate and excrete some of the toxins in our bodies. Now, is it expensive? It's a little more on the expensive side, but is it worth it? Yes, I would say that it is. Another way we can detox is through herbs, through herbal supplements. And I'm a fan of Robin Anthony's Renew Herbs. She has a product called Detox Trio. And not only that, when you add the organic tea leaves with it, it helps to detoxify your body, and it helps excrete those toxins from your body by just consuming a herbal supplement. Let's see what this comment says. Hey, Ann, I have issues with bladder and hormonal as well. What can I do? Okay, what I'm talking about right now may be something that you can look into. Robin Anthony's Renew Herbs. It's renewherbs.com. I'm a firm believer in her product. I take her product every day. I do not have a problem with my weight. I do not have a problem with eating those comfort foods. And no, I do not exercise, guys. Exercise is something that I do not do. I get the most activity when I'm at work, when I'm on duty. And thankfully this year they have given me duty every day. So every day I'll get some steps in now, whereas before it was just twice a week. So I'm not a real active person, but I detox my body, and that helps take some of the stress off of my organs. And so even with your bladder and hormones, Lisa, here with your question here in the comment section, I suggest starting with a detox trio. It's a little on the expensive side, but just judging from the bladder and the hormones, the organic tea leaves by itself works wonders. And she also has something called a kidney cleanse now. and these are all herbal natural supplements. So check that out and see if that helps you. Okay. Also, for our skin, skin is the biggest organ that we have, and we deal with all these blemishes and things because of the toxins in our body. Renew Herbs, again, Robin Anthony, her product, she offers something called seaweed soap. Seaweed soap, and what that does is it helps to cleanse our skin of also toxins and release that from our outer layer here. And so it's also good for cellulite. So for you women who worry about cellulite and how the conditions of your skin is not clear, that seaweed soap works wonders. Okay, it works wonders. Now, anything that we try, we know that it's gonna cost us something. It's gonna cost us something. But guys, we're either gonna spend money on our health and wellness, getting our bodies cleansed and rejuvenated, or we're gonna spend it on medications, which we know is going to add more toxins and things like that in our body. So we have choices to make. Also with skin, another thing that I do is I make a aniseed tea. That's aniseed tea. That's ANISE seed tea. I boil that seed and I boil it to where it becomes a tea, where and I put it in a container and I refrigerate it and I spray it on my problem areas. And so that helps eliminate breakouts on your skin. It helps to minimize acne and other things like that, to where we have problem with our skin. And other things that we can do to detoxify is do a foot soak. Foot soak, we know that those ionic foot soaks are becoming more popular. We see them through our social media pages, where someone sits their feet in the foot spa and then they turn on this ionic machine and it's pulling the toxins from our body, and the water turns murky and it looks like feces sometimes in that water. Those are available on Amazon, and they are under $50. Under $50, free shipping. There's several brands that are available. So I encourage you to invest in that. That's something to where you purchase once and you can use it over and over again. That is what I'm getting ready to invest in. I was just talking to my husband about investing in one of those foot soaks as I was doing the research for tonight's live. So detoxifying before you start anything is going to be necessary and beneficial to you. And if you're having trouble with diets, your nutrition, this is why. You know, you say, well, I've changed my diet, but I still can't lose the weight. I'm exercising and I still can't do this, or I still feel sluggish, or it's hard to get motivated. It's because you have not detoxed your body. And so that's a good place to start, because when we're so loaded down with toxins from our food, from our environment, from the sugars and things like that we take in, it just slows our bodies down. We're just not equipped for all that. So another thing when we're looking at wellness for women is we have to take our nutrition a little more seriously. You know, we have to learn what it is to eat clean and eat healthy. And what I find is that it's my husband and I in the home now. So what I do is we're eating less meat and more vegetables. Less meat and more vegetables. And the type of meat we eat, we're careful about how many times we consume it in a week's time. So the way I substitute is that I'm using more mushroom, more onion, and things like that to be more filling with our meat products, and just to make it stretch and to so that we're full faster. The meat portions are smaller. We're not frying. We're doing a lot of baking or grilling or steaming those meats. And I eat more chicken. The chicken breast, the skinless chicken breast, I buy more of that. Every now and then, the ground beef, very small portions of that when I fix it, and I'm careful on how I'm cooking these and preparing these things. And fish. Fish is another big thing in our home. Now, I fry fish or I'll bake the fish. Just depends on what day of the week it is. And just use some other alternatives. You Google some recipes, healthier recipes. And, we have to cut those portion sizes when it relates to our meat. We have to cut that down. Decrease the portion size of your meat. Increase the fresh or frozen vegetables. We want to try to stay away from the canned vegetables as much as we can because of all the sodium and other things like that. Yes, they are more affordable for some people. They're easier. Some people do not know how to prepare the fresh or frozen vegetables. But that's what we have YouTube for. We use YouTube as a way of teaching us the things that we don't know. And they're demonstrated. And I told you the way I fix my vegetables, I'm using the same ingredients. I'm using the plant-based butter. I'm using the olive oils. I'm using the seasoning, the lemon pepper, the basil. I'm using, however I prepare it, I prepare all my vegetables with the same ingredients, and it is delicious, and so it is cost efficient. I get the bag of frozen, a lot of times the bag of frozen vegetables, and at Walmart they're 88 cents to $1. So how much more affordable is that to get something that is healthier for you and more filling for you? So increase the vegetables, decrease the meat, and when you snack, we need to look at more healthier options for snacking. Many times our go-to are sugary sweets and potato chips. Some of us, we can't stay away from potato chips, but this is why detoxing our bodies are so important. We're eating those high sugary snacks or those chip snacks and things like that because our body craves it. We crave this stuff. We crave the sugars. We crave the potato chips, the salt, the sodium. We crave that because our bodies need to be detoxed. Our bodies are infested with parasites and other things that we need to eliminate from our bodies. And so the only way we can do that and eliminate even the ice creams and things like that we crave so is to really reconsider healthier options for our nutrition and our snacks. And when we really look at it and develop a plan for meals, make small, simple changes. Don't go out and try to just change overnight and just decide, overnight I'm going to eat healthy, or I'm going to buy all this healthy food, and then the food goes to waste. So we don't want to do that. We want to be smart consumers. We want to just start making small, simple changes until we're able to develop that healthy lifestyle. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. We still have a few minutes here to where I can address your questions here while I'm on the air. Go ahead and hit that heart button or that like button. Let me know that you're there. Let me know that you're getting something out of the content that I'm sharing with you tonight. As now we're going to talk about exercise. Now, I told you I am not one to exercise, but there are so many exercise lives and exercise plans that people are sharing that we can do right in our homes now, especially during the time of pandemic. And so one of the things that I see people doing are low impact exercises. And they're doing it right there in their kitchen. They're doing it right there on their living room floor. Some of them are streaming live videos, being able to do this. I'm not an exercise person now. I don't have that kind of active lifestyle. But one thing that I do enjoy is walking. And sometimes if I'm going to exercise, that's what I do. I know some of you, like me, you have exercise videos around the house that you haven't picked up in centuries. That's a good place to start because you're in the comfort of your own home. You can do as little or as much as you choose, as you can tolerate without having to feel like you're a spectacle or being made fun of, such as going to a gym or something like that. Some of us have gym memberships that we're not putting to good use. And so don't waste your money on these things that you say you're going to do. Start simple and then start building up those habits. Start building up those healthier lifestyle changes. I exercise a tad bit. I used to do Zumba. Yes, Zumba I heard was good. Now, I never did do Zumba because I'm not a person who likes to be in a crowd like that, and I'm not a dancer. I'm not very coordinated, and so I never did really get into Zumba, but I did hear that it was fun. But the thing with Zumba and the little trends and things like that that come up, you know, it's good and exciting when it started, but we do tend to fall off, you know, just like any other exercise routine or exercise thing that we begin to start. So what we want to do is to find something that we enjoy. Get us an accountability partner. Get you somebody that'll walk with you. Get you somebody that'll come over and do Zumba with you or whatever that looks like. Get you somebody that you can meet with virtually to let you know that you're not alone and y'all do it together and have some type of instruction like that. Something that doesn't cost any money. Something that's not hanging on your pocketbook. Get you a bicycle. I see many people now on bicycles, and so you and a friend get a bicycle from a thrift shop or somewhere, and go bike riding 2 or 3 days a week. You know, it's not something that we have to really be intense about unless we're just in real good shape and we can just go in full-fledged. Just small, simple changes, small, simple adaptations into your lifestyle. And what that will begin to do is you will begin, once you put all these things together, whatever it looks like for you, you will begin to feel better. Your body will be releasing those toxins. You'll find that you'll have more balanced emotions. You'll find that you're sleeping better. You'll find that you're able to release, and you have more overall wellness for your life. So I do hope that this was helpful for you. I do not see any more questions in the comment section. If you have questions or suggestions between now and tomorrow, or even the remainder of this week, especially for you guys that are catching the replay, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be glad to offer any assistance to you as I can offer. Be able to share with you some of the things that I do or that I use or that I've implemented in my life. Also, you can check out my book, Recreating a Better Me. There's a wellness section in there that walks you step by step with what I've done to get my health and wellness back on track, guys. So I appreciate you guys being here with me tonight. Don't forget to like and share this video. Don't forget to send up some hearts. Don't forget to just send a shout out to let me know that you were here with me tonight and that you enjoyed this topic tonight on health and wellness. I'll be back here tomorrow night for another audience pick topic. I am your host, Anntricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. Good night, everybody.